All right, I'm gonna be honest here. Yes, I'm back from my break and it feels good to be back. Today I am dressed in the same color as the food I'm gonna make. And yes, today we're gonna make oven baked salmon. And to spice things up a little bit, I wanna add a special ingredient, and that is white truffle oil. Why? Because I feel like a lot of foods taste a lot better when you add truffle oil into them. Like I've had pasta, mac and cheese, potato chips, fries especially. It seems like when restaurants add truffle oil into them, it just tastes like way better. I know that there's this local restaurant called Hop Dotties and they sell Parmesan truffle fries and people keep coming back for it. So I'm hoping that if we add truffle oil with salmon, people are gonna keep coming back for it. I've never mixed these two together, and so we're gonna find out firsthand on camera what it's gonna turn out like. If it's good, great, then we have discovered a new recipe that you can use to impress your friends, your family, your date, your coworker. Or if it doesn't work out, then at least now we know. You can save yourself the trouble, money, time, and just the confusion. Anyways, yes, I guess we'll just get started. So I have all the ingredients that we need for tonight laid out on this counter, starting with the main star of the night, which is the salmon, along with its crime partner, the white truffle infused oil. And then apart from that, we have our garlic spread, lemon, black pepper, and salt. You don't need both of these lemons. I just prefer to have them both. One is an actual lemon and one is just lemon juice. Anyways, we've covered the ingredients. We're ready to start cooking. So now that we have all our ingredients laid out on the table, I'm gonna preheat the oven to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. And while we wait, we are gonna season and prepare the salmon. The first thing I'm gonna do is, well, first I'm gonna take it out of the packaging. And then once I do that, we're going to scale the salmon. And this is something that my roommate JR taught me. Actually, he taught me how to prepare salmon in general. Hey guys, this is my roommate JR. He's cooking right now. And if you guys ever see me do a cooking video, you can thank him for like the quick handful tips that I get or do. This is the face of a master chef here. Anyways, scaling the salmon is basically taking the salmon skin and taking the scales off it. This is not a compulsory step, this is optional. You don't have to do this, but for this recipe's sake, I'm going to do it. So what we want to do once we finish scaling the salmon is we want to make a small cut or incision at the salmon skin side. And we don't want to cut all the way through the salmon. We just want to cut about halfway through the salmon. And what this is going to do is basically it's going to allow the salmon to stretch while it heats up in the oven. And it also just allows us to add some extra seasoning through the cut. All right, so once we finish cutting the salmon, our salmon is ready for seasoning. We're gonna flip the salmon so that the skin side is down, and I'm gonna add some salt, black pepper, lemon juice, and garlic butter. Now that we have all our seasoning in, it's time for our special ingredient, the white truffle infused oil. I got this in a local grocery store, and I think when I bought this was about 12 bucks, and you get a bottle that's about the size of my hand. And judging from the size of the bottle, it looks like, since it's small, I would guess that you only need to add a couple of drops, but given the size of my salmon fillet, I think I want to add a little more. And so I think I'm just gonna eyeball it and add as much as I think is appropriate. And yeah. It smells like the truffle fries from Hop Dotties, so I think this is gonna be good. So now that the truffle oil is on, I'm going to flip the salmon and we're going to add seasoning on the other side through the cut of the salmon skin. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt, some lemon juice, and some truffle oil into the small cut that we made earlier. Awesome, so now that we have our salmon fully seasoned, we're gonna take out the baking tray and put aluminum foil on it. And we're gonna spray it with extra virgin olive oil so that the salmon, when it comes out of the oven, so that it doesn't stick to the foil. and we're gonna place the salmon on top of the foil. Last but not least, we're gonna add some sliced lemons on top of the salmon so that it adds more to the flavor and scent. I love the smell of lemon. Cool. Now our salmon is ready to put in the oven. The oven is set to 450 degrees Fahrenheit, and we are going to put the salmon in the oven for about 12 to 15 minutes. So I'm gonna set a timer for 13 minutes. And yeah. So while we wait, we are gonna prepare the sides for the dish. And the first side we're gonna make is the salad greens. I purchased some salad leaves from the local grocery store, and we're just gonna put it on the plate, and I'll add some salad dressing at the end. And for our second side, we are going to use potato chips. I just got them also at the local grocery store, and we're just gonna put them in a bowl. And what I wanna do is I wanna spice things up a little bit. So we're gonna add some black pepper, paprika, and a little bit of truffle oil to the chips. Mix it a little bit together, and then we're gonna pour it onto the plate as a second side. All right, so our salmon is finished cooking in the oven. My timer just rang, so we're gonna take it out and we're gonna add it to our sides plate. I'm going to use my fork and knife to take the salmon out of the baking tray and place it on our dinner plate. And that should be the last step for this dish. All right, so we are finally done with the salmon dish, and we have our final product. It's time for the taste test. I'm really hoping this works out. I have a good feeling about it, but let's taste it. All right, I'm gonna be honest here. It tastes good, but I can barely taste the truffle oil. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm just gonna add the truffle oil again, because I really wanna see if the flavors really complement each other. And so if I have to add an extra truffle oil at the end, let's do it. Okay, so I definitely tasted more, but I think we need to add a little bit more. Wow, turns out you have to add a lot of this. I'm gonna add this here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's actually kind of good. Word. Okay, so that tasted pretty good. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna drench my salmon in oil, and we're gonna taste test it, and hopefully it's gonna taste amazing. Shit. Yes. Oh my god. It kind of tastes like if you took just the truffle from truffle fries and just poured it over the salmon. Like, it tastes great, guys. All right, so my final verdict, the dish is good. It's actually really good, but I don't think that there's anything really special about combining truffle oil with salmon. I just think that the dish is good because truffle oil and just in and of itself is just really good. I don't think I would go out of my way to add truffle oil to salmon, if that makes sense. One thing I would change about the way I made this was I would add more truffle oil at the beginning before putting it in the oven so that the flavors would come out more, or I would maybe lessen the salt and the lemon and all the other ingredients so that the truffle oil's taste can come out more. If you have the same oil that I do, you definitely want to add a generous amount. It might just be the specific oil that I got. Maybe it's just the brand, or maybe that's just how truffle oil is. But anyways, yes, I hope you guys like this video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like this video if you like it, and subscribe to my channel if you guys want to see more videos from me. Leave a comment below if you guys have any questions or any ideas, or if you guys tried it yourself at home and if you guys would manage to make it work, or if it failed, or just anything. I'm gonna go and enjoy the dinner. I'm actually gonna go ahead and add some more truffle oil to my salad and chips just because it tastes awesome. So I'll see you guys next week. Bye guys.